The Nigerian Bar Association clarified that the 300 million it received from the Rivers State government was a gift and not related to its annual general conference. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, cars have been set on fire near several prisons in France, while one was targeted with automatic gunfire in possible retaliation against government anti-drug policies, Justice Ministry officials said on Tuesday. In recent months, Justice Minister Gerald Damanin and Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau have vowed to intensify the fight against narcotics and drug-related crimes. At number 9, the Nigerian Boxing Federation has announced the adoption of the newly approved World Boxing Weight categories for the forthcoming 22nd National Sports Festival, scheduled to be held in Abeokuta, Ogun State. In a competition advisory issued to all concerned stakeholders, the Federation clarified that an affiliate of the IOC recognized World Boxing. It is bound by the statutes and regulations of the International Federation. At number 8, the Central Bank of Nigeria has approved Ascensia Finance Company Limited to operate as a finance company. This has added to the growing number of licensed financial institutions positioned to support economic growth through access to credit. The approval was communicated in a letter signed by Dr. Abubakar Shebi on behalf of the Director of the Financial Policy and Regulation Department of the Apex Bank. At number 7, the Northern Ethnic Youth Group Assembly has cautioned against actions that could undermine Nigeria's fight against terrorism, expressing concerns over what it described as an emerging campaign to discredit the Department of State Services and weaken public confidence in the agency. In a statement issued Tuesday in Abuja, NEYGA spokesperson Ibrahim Musa commended the DSS for its vital role in ensuring national stability and combating banditry and terrorism. At number 6, the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria has issued the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation of frustrating the implementation of local government autonomy, despite a Supreme Court ruling in favor of direct funding for all 774 local councils. Speaking ahead of the Federal High Court hearing in Abuja on Tuesday, Algon Secretary General Mohammed Abubakar said the AGF's directive for the Central Bank of Nigeria to open uniform account for all local governments undermines the spirit of the court's decision. At number 5, President Bola TINUBU has expressed profound sorrows over the recent bloodshed in Plateau State, a tragedy that has claimed the lives of over 40 individuals. He strongly condemned the violence and extended his sympathies to Governor Caleb Mutfwang, the state government, and the people of Plateau, while urging him to summon the necessary political will to resolve the crisis and establish enduring peace. At number 4, the Federal High Court sitting in Kano on Monday adjourned the hearing in a suit seeking to halt statutory allocations to the 44 local government council in Kano State until May 26, 2025. The suit, filed by Abdullahi Abbas, Aminu Aliyu Tiga, and All Progressive Congress, challenges the legality of the current local government council, claiming they were not democratically elected as required by the 1999 Constitution as amended. At number 3, imports of premium motor spirits have plunged from 44.6 million litres a day in August 2024 to 14.7 million litres by 13 April 2025, a fall of roughly 30 million litres or 67% according to the latest Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority supply tracker. The authority's Chief Executive Officer, Farouk Ahmed, disclosed this to State House correspondents on Tuesday during the 6th edition of the Meet the Press briefing series organized by the Presidential Communication Team at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. At number 2, President Bola TINUBU has declared a national emergency on food security, urging expanded irrigation infrastructure and participatory water resource management nationwide. TINUBU made the declaration while opening the 6th African Regional Conference on Irrigation and Drainage in Abuja. He was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume. He urged African nations to adopt innovative strategies in addressing the continent's irrigation and water management challenges. And at number 1, the Nigerian Bar Association has clarified that the 300 million naira it received from the Rivers State government was a gift and was not tied to any purported hosting right for its annual General Conference. A statement by the chairman of the 2025 NBA Conference Planning Committee, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Emeka Ogbegolu, clarified that the decision to host the conference in Port Harcourt was taken in August 2024 and was not subject to any bidding process or payment of any hosting rights. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.